As you all know who follow me on a daily basis, and I appreciate that, I have been against this war before it ever started. I and Charlie Kirk carried the same sentiment. We're opening Pandora's box. Well, something just happened that we can't ignore. And what I'm saying to you is going to be surprising. I want to end this war, but tomorrow, if what Iran does what it just threatened to do, and they have shown the ability to do it before, we'll all be calling for escalation, and the unthinkable could be at risk. The use of tactical nuclear weapons. I'll explain the rationale. I'm not saying I'm in favor of this. I'm not calling for this. I'm telling you this is how this administration thinks. I guarantee you that when Trump has been slapped, he never turned the other cheek, and he's not going to turn it here. I'm Dave Hodges. This is the Common Sense Show. We are the show that's freeing America one enslaved mind at a time. And I want to show you something here I think is really interesting. And it has to do with a company that we call Body Align. And I absolutely love this company. Let me bring it up online here. And they have four basic products that I think are just fantastic. The pain patch, which, knock on wood, I don't need, but if I did, frequency based, all natural, can't hurt you. Then you have the ultimate wellness band. It's the energy band. Yes, it works. It's all natural. It's frequency based, which is all the rage in medical care today. Don't wear it to bed. If you want to sleep, don't wear it to bed. Then there's the EMF protection disc on the back of your phone. I don't want to die of glioblastoma. This is your trick. Then there's the sleep patches. Fortunately, well, for me, I can sleep in an elevator. I don't need it, but a lot of people do. Frequency based, bringing on more satisfying REM in stage three sleep. This is what you want. And they're giving you, depending on the spin of the wheel, 15 to 25% off for a short time. Go to Body Align, ALIGN, bodyalign.com/Dave Hodges. That's bodyalign.com/Dave Hodges. Okay. I'm still in shock. And this threat is permeating the net, and I believe it's valid. In fact, there's no question this is not valid. So I'm going to read to you some verbatim statements that Iran has made that I just find unconscionable. And when you hear this, you're thinking, if they do this, we need to turn that country into a parking lot. Now, I don't agree with that sentiment. I don't like to see the loss of civilian life, people who don't want this war either in Iran. But I don't know what the answer is here. Let me go through the threat. The IRGC said that commencing on April 1st, they'll begin attacking American corporations. They named 18 of them. And here's their verbatim statement. From now on, every American company will be destroyed for every assassination operation. IRGC warning to the aggressive ruling regime. You have ignored our repeated warnings regarding the necessity to stop terrorist attacks. And today, a number of Iranian citizens were martyred in a terrorist attack carried out by you and your Israeli allies. And since the primary element in the design and tracking of assassination targets, the American information technology and artificial intelligence companies, in response, we're going after these terrorist companies. The main institutions involved in these terrorist operations will be legitimate targets for us. Okay, now, I got to say this very clearly. If I worked for one of these 18 corporations I'm going to read off to you, I probably would not go to work tomorrow. I think it's a good day to have a sick day. Cisco, HP, Intel, Oracle, Microsoft, Apple, Google, Meta, IBM, Dell, Palantir, NVIDIA, JP Morgan, Tesla, GE, Cymer Solutions, G42, and Boeing. Let's go through some of the potential ramifications. JP Morgan goes down, there goes your banking system. You better have cash on hand, and I would get it early. I'd get it tonight. If you can get $300 out of your ATM, this is the time to do it. Might be a good time to go shopping. Food, water, guns, gold, ammo, natural medicine, and tools. The companies listed here represent over $15 trillion. That's more GDP than any country on the face of the earth except us and China. Iran figured this out. They take down our corporations. They don't have to defeat our military. If NVIDIA goes down, AI goes out. You know what that means. Boeing goes down, every airline in the world is grounded for weeks. 2020 and Iranian hackers breached dozens of U.S. companies and government agencies already. And remind you, in 2022, they took the government of Albania, a NATO ally, offline for days. The scariest part is these people have control over your daily life. I said this war was a damn mistake, and I was 100% correct. And I wasn't alone. I wasn't alone. Trump has got this inner circle echo chamber that shields him from the truth, and we can't get through to him. He has no idea how opposed to the war most Americans are. It's Israel, Israel, Israel. And that's what got us into this mess. This is why I've been on TPUSA, because they're part of the plot. They're a player. They're not maybe the player, but they're a player, along with Susie Wiles, Netanyahu's campaign advisor 2023. What's she doing as chief of staff? Jared Kushner, he has a history of betraying this country with George Soros and now the Israelis. And he's already made 2 billion. Now he's looking to make 7. Witkoff, the same thing. Trump is surrounded by Zionists who put us in this mess. And if you notice too, when they're talking about boots on the ground, Israel's going, no, go right ahead of America. It's a good idea. But we're going to keep our guys home. At the end of the day, I want to be really clear. I would be happy, and largely because of the UK and other NATO nations that would not come to our help. And in a sense, I don't blame them, but in a sense, hey, Article 5, you were obligated. Since they don't want to help us open up Hormuz, they can buy their oil from America or go without. That's how I feel. And we just walk away. Israel, you're on your own. Good luck with those incoming missiles. Because we're not obligated to go down Israel's folly. They're in a self-destructive, suicidal path. We're not obligated to follow that. We bring everybody home. We sign an agreement with Iran. We tell them if we even think that you've got enrichment to the level of a ballistic missile to deliver a nuclear weapon, we'll knock that site out with the tactical nuke. And if you don't want to sign the agreement, we'll do it to you first. This is what I hope Trump does. I don't want to use tactical nukes. But are we going to sit back and let Israel put us in this position to where we're going to lose this much of our GDP? And believe me, Iran can do this. And if they do it, the retaliation will be unbelievable. I just kind of listen, tactical nuke or a 10-year war with troops on the ground. It's a nightmare. Thank you, Ted Cruz. Thank you, Mike Huckabee, Jared Kushner. Thank you to all you people in Congress who need to be gone. 94% of you who took AIPAC money to do AIPAC's bidding for Israel and put America last. And now we're sitting here on the eve of potential destruction because of this. I told you when I started to investigate the Charlie thing, we're not just solving an assassination. We're just not revealing the actions of an organization that does not follow the law. We're looking at an organization that's part of a movement to put America last and Israel first. And I said that this is what we landed on. This is the square. Here's at the end of the day, we're left holding the bag, American citizens. We're left holding the bag. And I've had enough. Hopefully, I've had someone volunteer to do the toss the mall movement. All the incumbents out in the primaries. Every one of the mother loving ones, except people like Tom Massey. He's one of the few. And then I hope we get Marjorie Taylor Greene back in because she's telling the truth. And then we make it clear to Trump, if you want our support, you fire Susie Wiles, you fire Jared Kushner. I don't care if he is your son-in-law. You get rid of Stephen Witkoff. You recall Huckabee and get an America First person in there to deal with Israel as an ambassador. I'm tired of it. And you should be tired of it. Because now all these workers are at risk. These industries which form the backbone of our country are at risk, and they're within the reach of Iran's terrorism. It's all because we let the little mouse take control. Did you ever read the book or see the movie with Peter Sellers, The Mouse That Roars? The Duchy of Fenwick. And we had nuclear drills in this movie, and the country was underground in a nuclear drill. And the Duchy from Fenwick, they thought, well, we'll invade, we'll get defeated, but we'll get foreign aid. They'll bail us out. What a great concept for a movie. Well, they won the war because they captured everything because everybody was underground. We've been captured by Israel. And they've led us to the path of destruction, and we're on the eve of it right now. And I'll say this to you people in TPUSA. Are you totally responsible? No. But are you proud of what you've done? And if we wake up tomorrow and a portion of these companies start to disappear, are you going to be proud of yourself? Well, maybe you will if the money keeps coming in from the Zionist donors. See, this isn't about anti-Semitism, Israel as a nation. It's about America first, and then we're an ally to other countries, but we're not subservient. Our subservience has put us in this position. I told you this crap was coming, and now it's here.